it's cool. It's cool. We're talking now. It's a real honour to be able to speak to you. One of the great champions, one of the great world champions. And as I was just going to ask you before, it seems that whenever you get a great fighter, people always seem to think of one fight of theirs, which they had, and for you it's the Simon Brown fight, because a great fight and a
pretty much. I mean, I had other ones, that's the most recognizable and noticeable fight because of the knockout and the way that it happened. Also, not to take anything away from the person I was fighting, also at that particular time, it was a former 3-time world champion. So that meant a lot because he knew what it was like to be a world champion 3 times previously. So he was trying to make history or make a record for himself and trying to take my title and become 4-time world champion. But through the grace of God and me doing what I did, that did not happen that particular night.
Yeah, but again, champ. Not only the knockout, but it was a great fight. I mean, it was a dog fight, wasn't it? You both hurt each other. You both went at it. It was an excellent.
Yes, I mean, I knew this going in before the fight even took place. What kind of fight it was going to be? I mean, I sparred with him one time before we ever fought. I sparred pretty much mainly with his teammate, was Maurice Blocker.
All right.
I sparred with him, but I knew the type fighter he was and the caliber of fighter that he was. That no matter what, it was going to be an all-out war. He previously stated that in his interview that he was going to knock me out or do whatever. Anything dealing with the title, he was going to be the champion. I understand his determination and his thought process. That's the way you have to go into a fight, thinking and believing in yourself that you were going to come out a winner. That's the way you're supposed to think.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. I mean, that fight was in 1995, but you had some great fights before then and after then. I mean,
yeah, I did. It was, and the messed up part about that is, it was a great fight. Stuck with him. Then I turned around eventually. My next fight with Paul Baden, I lose my world title. Ups and downs in a career. That's all a part of life as well. So, but dealing in the sport, I came out healthy. I'm still somewhat of a sound mind. At least I do think I have a sound mind.
Absolutely, yeah.
Sometimes other people may think differently, but they're entitled to their thoughts. So.
Well, I mean, the thing is, sir, you are considered, one of the gentlemen of the sport. I mean, very articulate, never get into trash talking and stuff. I mean, that's a whole different question. I mean, what do you think of this trash talking? I mean, it seems to be everywhere. All the fighters use it now.
Yeah, well, they do that to me, I don't believe you necessarily need that to sell tickets or do whatever to put people in the arena. Your ability to be able to do that, to have people clamoring or wanting to come see you or support you in any way they can. But for the most part, a lot of trash talk is what fuel a lot of fights nowadays, this younger generation. So now there were some beats pretty much early on, and majority of the time, whenever they came my way, I just say, well, I'm going to let my hands do the talking to me while I show you when we actually get in the ring, because that's the best place for me to display what it is I want to talk about. into action.
Oh, you know what? I couldn't agree with you more. Your mindset there is basically the same as Marvelous Marvin Hagler. He said the same thing you just said there. Let his fists do the talking. Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe you just did that. Marvelous Marvin. To me, that's my favorite fight of all time.
Really?
I mean, listen, I love Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Do what he did. But Marvin is right. Marvin Hagler is my favorite because he didn't do no whole bunch of talking. He let his fists and hands. And whenever people always wanted to put him down about this, about that, he just let it roll off his back and keep going, keep moving.
Yeah, and you were exactly the same.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely appreciate being linked or put in the same category. It's a great honor and pleasure to be even mentioned with his name, with my name in the presence of that. Because he's a like I said, great Hall of Fame guy. Very worthy of all of the accolades to him, even though he's not with us anymore.
I know. Very, very, very sad that he passed away. That was a massive shock, I guess, to you and to me, to everybody. But I've been reading about your career, champ, and apparently there was a great fight of yours on the way up that wasn't televised with a guy named Victor Davis, which is supposed to be one of the greatest fights ever. And you're laughing. You remember that fight?
Do I ever? The messed up part about that is, okay, see, this is the thing. It wasn't televised over there in England, probably, or over there in the area.
Right.
But it was televised, USA TV. Now, the craziest thing about that is, that was our fifth fight. Now, truth be told, we fought even in the amateurs 4 times in the amateurs. And his dad and mom or whatever, they would tell you, they would be honest and truthful. They would say, I beat him every time.
Right.
But he got to I fought him, first fight I ever fought was in his own gym. They had a fight, we fought in his gym. Okay. He got the win. Then I fought him again, and that's in the UMBC. He got a win. And the last 2 times when I fought him in the amateurs, was in the Golden Glove tournament. I won. Then I stopped him. With a body shot. The last time we fought was as a professional, was on USA Network, and he came away with the victory that night, which was bull crap because I had a cut over the eye. That cut. And it was a bad cut. My manager stopped the bleeding, stopped the cut. I was ready to continue and everything. Everything was good, but they just wanted to stop the fight for whatever reason. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm not bleeding anymore. Yeah, let me at least go out here and, defend my honor or whatever I need to do in this last round. It was the last round. That's the thing that got me. So, came away with that victory. Can't hate on him for it. He did what he was supposed to do, even though he didn't use the victory to propel himself to the next level. So, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, did he go on to do anything like you did, obviously, at world level?
No. He didn't do anything else. He had a couple more fights, but nobody really recognized him, or he never got any title shots or anything of that nature. So I'm just thinking that, you can say, what you can look back and say now is, I beat Vincent Pettway as a pro on his resume. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Feel good about that, I guess.
Yeah, that's his claim to fame.
Yeah, he can say he's the former world champion. That's understandable.
Yeah.
And he's not the only one, and I mean, that happens. And that shows you about life, because realized that even in the amateur, that I know that I didn't win. And as a fighter, you know these things, or things about yourself and about a particular fight if you won or lost. Or you could feel like it could have went either way. You satisfied with a win or not. I get that. Now, all he can do is say, okay, well, I beat him as a pro. But where did it take you? Where did you go from that win as a professional? Pretty much nothing. Then from that, even after that loss, I went on and continued to fight doing what I was doing. And eventually got my title shot and became a world champion.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. I mean, if it's a fair statement, you're probably one of the underrated greats. If that's a fair. I mean, when you were fighting champ, when you were in your peak and your prime, what was the 154-pound division perceived as really? I mean, was it a glamour division, or was it that was just your weight? Obviously,
it was on the rise.
Yeah.
Really like it should have been. I mean, you had 140 pounds was good. 140 was really stacked because you had Cornell Whitaker at 135, 140. You had Melvin Taylor at 140. All these guys in 1984, the Olympians, different ones. Then you had at 160, you had better guys, competition-wise, such as Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins. So you had a lot of competitive guys at 160, and then at 140, and at 154, they were like, who are they? We don't know nothing about it. So we kind of try to bring some attention to that division. Eventually it caught on. It was a catch weight in between 147 and 160. So there were some good fighters and fights that took place in that division that eventually brought the attention that I think the sport needed.
Yeah, but I mean, as you know, you fought everybody at that weight, 154. Obviously, Brown, Vaden, Terry Norris.
Yeah. And that's the thing, really. It didn't duck anybody. I mean, it didn't get all the wins that I wanted to get, but
No.
it didn't duck it.
You didn't duck anybody.
No. It's the belief and the faith that I had in God and in myself, and the ability that He's given me to be able to go out and do what I do in the boxing, being safe, go in safely, come out safely. Majority of the time, come out victorious. That's what I strive for. But there were some times where I was on the downside of it. But through the grace of God, it is a sport that I wouldn't change anything because of what I went through, doing what I did and how I did it. It allowed me to go through so many things in life, propel me forward. Just the sport itself and the discipline and the stuff you have to deal with is enough to put me on a straight and narrow path. Can't be hanging out. I had to learn some lessons, trust me, because I was a partier kind of guy. Party, right? Like a lot of parties.
Right.
And you see, and the difference is now compared to then was they party in clubs, nightclubs, more than anything here in America and different places now. Back then, we used to have parties at the house. People, different houses. Had a red light on the porch, a yellow light on that type thing. But it's totally different now. So, but what made me get myself in line and discipline myself to be able to do. You got to cut all the partying out and take this boxing thing really serious, because what I did realize was no matter what, you're not guaranteed to come out the same way you go in. So, I've seen that happen once or twice, a couple times where someone got hurt or got, lost their life in the ring.
Well,
I didn't want to do that.
No. absolutely. I mean, you guys get the utmost respect for what you do. I mean, we fight fans are just, we marvel over you. But it's amazing what you say there about you don't come out the way you went in, because look, I mean, Terry Norris is terrible now. His condition. It's a sad thing.
Yeah, that is sad. I mean, and the thing about it is he's one of the great fighters, the ability-wise. I mean, I believe I really had him. I should have got him out of there, but I didn't get the victory that night. Okay, he did. But just look at some of the things in the state that some of the former fighters are in now compared to the way they used to be.
Yes.
Some of it that's totally sad. And Terry Norris is one of those guys that you could actually say that about all the fights that he had, money he's made, whatever. Well, that don't mean nothing. It's, he's in the condition and the shape that he's in right now. So sorry. But wish him prayers go up for him.
Yeah, I mean, it's great that you're out in one. You got out in one piece. You got out. You fought some great fights. You gave your all, and we are constantly thankful to guys like you for the fights you gave us. But you do risk everything. You do put it all on the line, and it's great that you're talking now like you could have been working in a bank or something. Articulate, sharp.
So much, I appreciate it. And see, people sometimes we laugh and joke and they don't think much of it, but it is. You are putting your life on the line every time you go to work, because you're not going. As I said before, you're not guaranteed to come out the same way you go in. But I've been blessed to go through all that I've been through. And still, some people may say the faculties are not there, but for the most part, I'm still there, and I'm blessed to have, my mind, my body, and all that. Now, I'm a little out of shape size-wise when it comes to, me and my grandson just did it. That's crazy. He's 8 years old. We just did a push-up thing the other day, and I'm like, oh, man. No 8-year-old people do the push-up.
Yeah. Well.
I'm like, oh, it's crazy. And then my arm started hurting. I'm like, hold on. Where this come from? I said, you know what? It's age. I had to realize, I'm older than he is. And at the same time, he can make me weigh if he's 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, he don't have to carry the weight that I had to carry to push up and down.
Yeah.
That's a big. But all he felt so good. I felt good about that. One thing that made him feel good. Pops, you can't have Pops. You got only they call me Pops. Okay. Okay, so you feel good about yourself. Yeah, I beat you, Pops. Okay.
Well.
Yeah. You can ride that way because right now Pop's arm hurt a little.
Yeah. but yeah, I mean that's now. I mean, yeah, that's now. But the Vincent Pettway in his prime, when you got to do all that training, I mean, nobody would mess with you. I think you could still kick some ass today.
He was shocked out of his wit.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I think his dad, which is my son, probably showed him some videos of me fighting when I was younger.
Oh, you were a bad man. You were a great fighter.
Oh, just Pop.
Yeah. What?
Okay. Yeah.
Like, that's when I was younger.
What would you say, champ, if someone asks you? Well, I'm going to ask you now. I'm going to ask you, but what would you say was your best asset as a fighter? Was it your speed, your power, or your timing?
I think a little bit of both. I mean, because I think I was.
You were sharp, yeah.
Was majority of the times I was underestimated with the speed. They didn't think I had fast enough hands. And along with the hand speed was the power that I knew how to punch with the speed. So a manager, you should tell me and show me different things when in the heavy bag, how to follow through with certain punches and make it have a serious effect to it and all this. And a lot of times when you hit people, certain things, with how you follow through with your power on the punch, that makes a difference.
Yeah.
Fighters didn't think, he just, and a lot of times they just say, okay, we hit him and knock him out. Okay. I can take time, but I ain't trying to, I wasn't the greatest taker in the world. I never claimed to be, but I believe my hand speed kick is a thing that kept a lot of them baffled because they didn't believe it was as fast as they were. And then I know Paul Vade's hands was a little faster than mine. I think I was pretty much right there, hand speed, just carried on, right there really good with him, it is what it is when it comes to that.
Oh yeah, I think just from watching your fights, because we're so lucky, nowadays to get stuff on YouTube. We can watch your fights and all great fighters' fights. I think you had amazing speed and timing and technique and everything, and again, I mean, obviously the other assets, you had power and you could take a punch, and all fighters have to have bravery and toughness like you showed. But
it definitely takes that. And that's what I tell people. It takes bravery and heart. Just step in the ring itself.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's easier said than done when it comes to saying you want to be a fighter or you want to get in there and box. Okay, it's easier said than done, but you may get in there, and again, there's no guarantee you're going to come out the same way you go in.
Yeah.
So I take my hat off to the judge, the fighters that's in condition themselves properly, training the correct way, doing all that they're supposed to do. Even after doing all that, there's still no guarantee. It's just, I'm just blessed and saying thanks to the great God that I was able to go in, come out with majority of my faculties in order, where I'm able to, speak pretty decent and then still think for myself pretty well.
Exactly, absolutely. You do. You come across great, sir. You sound totally fine. But yeah, like the thing is, like you say though, it is the toughest sport in the world. To me, bar none, it's the toughest sport in the world. You guys really do lay it on the line, and as us fans, we just sit here and watch.
I mean, I've been there once or twice. Matter of fact, my former teammate, he fought, what is his name? He has the son that fights now.
I'm trying to think, there's a lot of juniors now doing it.
Yeah, I know, right? This was, what is his name? Ken. He was a middleweight champ.
Eubank?
Yeah,
No. Oh, right, yeah. You're right, yeah. Yes, sir.
Right. Yeah, my former teammate fought him for one of I think it was the WBO belt.
Oh, right, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
We fought, it was in Manchester, England.
Right. Oh, that's just near where I'm from.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just down the road.
Yeah, we were right there, man.
Wow, that's amazing. I never knew that, champ.
Chris Eubank, one of my former colleagues, he was from Richmond, Virginia, came over and he was trying to, I think he was challenging Eubank for the belt.
Wow! I tell you, that's fascinating. I do think though, but I might be biased because I am a fan of yours. I really am a fan. I think if you were around today at 154, I think you'd clean up. I mean, but that's just an opinion.
Sometimes I say the same thing. I look at him and I be like, look, man. I look at, of course, I had to be in that condition that I was in and looking at what they look like now.
But you were always in shape.
I would have my way with some of these guys out there.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you do. You go through things in life, and eventually things aren't always as easy as it seems from the outside looking in. So.
Yeah, but the thing about you, champ, you were always in shape, sleek, fit, conditioned. I don't think there was a fight that you had where you were in condition. You were always in shape.
That's true. I really, especially at that championship level. I mean, because you got these guys now that always say they need 6 to 8 weeks to get ready. But every day was a day for me to get ready, be in the gym training, doing what I needed to do. So whenever that time came, that's when my manager had to give him credit. He always said, stay ready instead of trying to get ready, because you never know when you may get a call today or tomorrow. Thinking that one call can maybe change your life for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I used to always try to do, is to make sure I stayed in shape enough to prepare myself for the fight.